Today is April 6th, 2025. This is Skyball, your host for today, bringing you your daily Silksong news. Now, today is a little different from the usual, because I don't actually know the news status myself yet. And that is because in order to get Silksong news today, we need to defeat the Balatro P5 all-binding Sightless Blind that waits at the end of year 6 for you, and I'm basically right before it. But it's also like really high, so I don't know if we can do it, but with my setup it might just be possible. Now, because of this extremely high blind requirement, I went for a Mime and Brainstorm strat in combination with a bunch of steel cards, a couple of which even have a red seal on them, for all those re-triggers. Now, aside from that, I also have the No News Joker, which gives me 1 mult per day where there hasn't been any news, a Polychrome Crumb Trail, which gives me 1 chip per discarded card, and the Belief, which gives me ×4 mult, but only in a certain chance, and if it hits, it resets, otherwise it increases this chance for next time. Now the DNA I'm gonna put all the way on the left here in order for the Brainstorm to copy even more of these red CSD Kings into our hand, because we're gonna need all those we can get for the P5 later. Now to get to that, we're gonna have to go through Nightmare King and Pure Vessel first, but I think we can manage those 20,000 chips blind requirement. We're also gonna start by converting this 8 into a red CSD King here, and we can use the DNA to copy even more copies of it into our hand for later. Now it's also quite good that we have a bunch of blue seals, because that's gonna allow us to get even more levels on our high card. Now it seemed like we were flying past the blind requirement, even though we didn't have the Mime all the way on the left for the Joker, the Brainstorm to copy that Joker. The store has an Arcana pack for us in store. It has a Death, that's really cool because we can use it on this 3 here to get even more red CSD Kings. Does the Celestial pack maybe also have a high card? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter too much. We also have quite a high level. I think we don't need to reroll that much. I think our setup is quite well prepared already. Now let's discard a couple of times. Maybe we can get some more gold cards. Yeah, there we go. And I think I'm just gonna play the high card again to get even more copies of the red CSD King. And once again we're flying past the blind requirement. Some money and especially the planet cards. We are on level 21 already for the high card, which is obviously important because it's gonna be the basis for all those re-triggers on the Mime. A Spectral pack, that's obviously exciting, and it has a Cryptid. And we also get the chance to use it on our Steel Kings, which we're gonna use. Now let's count. Oh, though that looks like a lot of them already. Maybe we can do it after all, because we are already here and it seems we're gonna need 18 billion points. That's quite steep compared to where we came from, but I guess we have no other chance than trying. We're gonna start by discarding a bunch of cards to get even more of our red CSD Kings into our hand, and I think if we can't manage to beat this round, we won't gonna need that money, so we can discard the gold cards as well. Now we're out of discards, so we're just gonna play the first high card to copy 2 more Kings into our hand, and after that we're gonna move the Mime over here to allow the Brainstorm to copy all those re-triggers. Now let's hope using this high card that we're gonna pull even more of those Kings, because we also played the other 2 cards. How many chips do we get from this? Doesn't look too good, I must admit, but we have a Queen of Diamonds, which means it's a mult card, which means we get +4 mult. Maybe that's gonna save us, so let's just send our last hand for this round. And this is also gonna decide whether we get any news today. Well, there we have it. We're apparently off by around 3 billion points, but that means that there has been no news to report for Silksong today. But don't give up hope just yet. Tomorrow there will be for sure. This has been your daily news for Silksong for today, April 6th, 2025.